They're a good hockey team. They're a real good team. They certainly can skate, and they got the lead and kind of kept the lead the whole game, so they were able to have more of the momentum. But as I just said a second ago, we had some guys going, we had some guys dig in. We have young guys that are in big spots here that got to learn to play every single night. It's not good enough to play once every 3 games or have flashes of success. You got to compete like crazy if you want to win in this league. And so, we got young guys that are going to have to learn these lessons. We got to be way better come Tuesday in Toronto.
Just too much catch-up hockey, probably.
Yeah, it's hard on a second half of back-to-back to give up a goal like that, and then you kind of fight your way back. You make it 1-1, then you give up a needless goal, at the end of the first, and you're just constantly playing catch-up, and so that's a hard thing for sure.
What can you tell us about Ryan Chabot?
He'll be out. We'll evaluate. He'll reevaluate when he gets home, but it looks like lower body sprained knee. So how serious it is, I'm not sure yet.
Who are you going to call up?
I haven't had any discussions yet with management.
How much tough is it to go with 5D? I mean, it's maybe easier to mask a forward than 5D, having to rotate them so much.
Well, it's easier at forward for sure, but to be honest with you, I know on the second night, but I didn't think that was a big issue. I just thought we needed to be better, to be honest with you.
Good game. Peter, he kept you in it for as long as he could, but do you attribute in the third period those goals to defensive miscues?
Yeah, I think both. The one's probably from pressing a little too much, but I thought the third goal was a play we should have ended at the blue, and we should have had a better track. We talked about it after the first, talked about it after the second, so that's where we just got to learn. Every single play matters.
Some of the young looks like you might have something there.
Yeah, I like that line with Helmer and Abby and Larkin. I think they're doing a good job. I thought Nielsen's line chemistry tonight too, so that's good. Zetterberg's line's been pretty good consistently here, so if we can get those lines going, and anytime I think she and Glennie and Millsy are there, it's a line I can play against anybody and have confidence in. So I don't mind where the line combinations are. We just need, like I said, we had some guys that were competing, and I'm not saying we had no shows, but we didn't have guys to the level that you need to have every night in this league to win.
Double liner last night on AA for high sticking and another high sticking tonight. You talk to him about being a little more careful. I mean,
I didn't see the one tonight, to be honest with you. I haven't seen it yet, so I can't even speak to that. I think it depends. Obviously, you don't want to take penalties. I don't. Every situation is a little different. Was he going to pick a guy's stick up and it just hit him? Was he careless with the stick? If he's careless with the stick, that's something we'll address. But we watch video with all our young guys on a consistent basis. Is that something that we'll address?
Speaking of seeing, how was that?
No, I'm fine. It was unfortunate. I just didn't see it coming, so I'm fine.
You told Keane that's the first time it's ever happened to you behind the bench?
Yeah, behind the bench. Yep.
You mentioned Larkin before, that he's been playing better, but now that he's gotten a couple more points, do you think that'll help his confidence grow a little bit?
Well, 100% players like to score, and scoring breeds confidence, so 100% it helps him for sure. We're going to continue to work with him to make sure he's doing all the little things right to be the type of player that I think he can be long-term, which is an elite player in this league. He's got great competitiveness and great desire to be a high-end player, so we've got to continue to do everything we can as coaches to help him achieve that.
Nice to see the secondary scoring from Helmer too, basically.
Yeah, it was a good play by Larks to Helmer and a good finish by Helmer. So I thought Helmer had 2 real good games back to back here.
What can you say about David on that?
Well, I talked to him before the game. They got a real good team. It's not just him, but he's certainly one of the elite players in the league at a real young age. It's a pretty incredible thing to be able to do.